morning and welcome to today's vlog. Thank you all for joining us today. I am going to show you some of the projects we're working on, where we've come with our waterfall. We're building out a house for myself and Ashley to live in inside a shop. That's right, a shop home. Also, we've made some decisions on the veterans area and veterans camping, all in today's vlog. So today I've been running around the campground on this Honda Africa Twin. Been loving it. Am still getting a review out to you, also stay tuned for that. It'll be on my channel here shortly. But for now, let me show you the shop house I'm building for Ashley and I. So we are at the shop. So when I got the property, this was actually just a big workshop, but it's a 30 by 50 building. And we needed an inexpensive way to have housing, since Tom is going to continue to live in his house. That's the gentleman I bought the property from. So we leased that back to him. He's going to live there for the next few years. So I needed a space for me, Scooter, and Ashley for that matter. So we've decided to try to do a shop house conversion. I've always wanted one of these things, and they're pretty inexpensive to build. Come on in and take a look. So in here, we've got basically everything out of Ashley's house, and all of the shop stuff pulled into half of the building. So it's pretty cluttered in here right now, but if you come through here, you'll see what we're building. This is going to be our living quarters. It's only 750 square feet, but I think we've come up with a pretty cool layout to make it work. We'll have one bedroom here. This will be the master bedroom. This will be for Ashley and I, and it'll have a little closet in there. And then we're going to have another bedroom right in here, which will serve multiple purposes, along with having a lift. We actually built the top strong enough that we can put a Hoyer over there. So when my father comes, for those of you that don't know, he's quadriplegic. He'll have a bed that he can easily get in and out of when he comes to visit. We took out this garage door, and in here we're going to be framing up a big window and a glass door to go out there for the grill, patio, cooking area. So right here we'll have a window that slides open. We'll be able to hand hot dogs and stuff outside for cooking. And then this will be the kitchen sink. It'll do a little L. It'll have an oven and a fridge right here. And one thing I love doing is recycling. I like to recycle. So the fact that we're repurposing this steel building is amazing. But look what else I got for repurposing. I found this old stove, this old oven from the 30s. And it's either from the 30s or 40s, we're figuring, but it's in mint condition. Right now it's got a bunch of sawdust on it, but it's cool because in here, it's got a little griddle for cooking, splash screens. I mean, this thing's in mint shape, and once the kitchen takes shape, we'll show it to you a little bit better. I've also got underneath here is an old wood-burning stove we're gonna put in. It's complete. It came with all the parts and everything you need to keep it going, and so we'll have a nice wood-burning stove in here for the winters as well. This corner over here will be a full bathroom. It'll have a shower that a handicap accessible my father can roll into. It'll have a toilet, a sink, and a little tub as well. And then this will be the living area. The cool part is those two big bay windows you see framed in over there overlooking the shop. So when you got your bike out there and you're working on it, or you got it all cleaned up, you'll be able to sit and watch TV, look out over the top of your motorcycle. Really any biker's dream, right? Yeah, it's a little shop house. It's pretty cool. Be able to overlook the motorcycles, and so I'm really excited about that. And we're doing it super inexpensive, and we're repurposing a bunch of stuff. Another project we've been working on, y'all have followed me through, was the fountain, and we finally got it running. Here's a little clip of some footage I took the other day when we got in the parts.
This is what I've been looking for. Should work good. In this bag, I believe that goes inside of it to keep any major debris from getting through the pump. Let's go see how this thing's gonna work.
So it's my water pump I've been waiting for. I'm hoping this is gonna solve my problems with getting some oxygen and some flow into this pond. A lot of you have suggested a few other things, aerators in the center, but I can't find one big enough for this pond that's not costing me $1,500, $1,200. And that's just a little bit too much for me right now on an aerator when I got so many other projects I wanna do in the campground here. So I'm hoping this will get that water flow going. It'll be pretty, it'll add some oxygen, it'll get it circulating, and it can start to clean up the pond a little bit while we're building some of these other projects. Okay, so I guess this
goes inside this bag, and that is supposed to keep it from getting clogged. Little drawstring. I guess that's how that works. So this is about 1,000 gallons an hour. And once we plug this in, we'll see what 5,000 an hour looks like. 5,000 an hour, 1,000 an hour. We are waterfalling over the top of the rock. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I think that's gonna work.
Yeah, that's my first ever built waterfall.
Let's go down and take a look at the finished product. This is the fountain, and you know, I'm pretty proud of it, I gotta say. It took some work, but a bunch of good people came together, and I think it's doing its job. Right now, you can see we've got good amount of water flow here. Getting lots of oxygen in it, pushing the water out. You can actually see the ripples going across the pond there. That's good, we're moving water. It's not the answer, it's not gonna fix the pond, but it's a start to the pond. And at least it's moving some water, creating some oxygen, getting some flow in this pond while we start working on some of these other projects. Let me show you what else we're gonna be working on while this waterfall does its job. So this is the area we're gonna build the tree houses, and I'm really excited about it because look at that green. When the river's low like that and that green comes up, it reminds me of being like in another country, maybe Africa or something. I don't really know, but these are gonna be our main foundation trees. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a ramp up off of here, and we're gonna build 3 different tree houses. Small tree houses, humble tree houses, but natural tree houses. And they'll each have a bridge that'll connect to a common deck. On that deck, we'll have a little jacuzzi tub sitting up over the river. You'll be able to sit in that tub and watch the river float down. It'll also have a little grill and kind of an outdoor kitchen that all 3 of those tree houses will be able to share. It'll be a common area, if you will, but one of the coolest things is, come look at this. It's got this old staircase down here. We're gonna rip that out and we're gonna make some stone staircases that go down. You'll have your own private little swimming hole when you're staying here in these tree houses. These are some big, healthy, strong trees, and they're gonna be a foundation for some beautiful little cabins that people will be able to enjoy for years and years to come. This is what I'm most excited about in today's video. The veterans area. We've come to a decision. We're moving forward. It's set in stone. Let me show you what we're working with. So this is going to be an RV spot. So any veteran that comes with an RV can set up here and stay RV hooked up for 100% free. It has electricity and water hookups for them. The area up here, you see how kind of level and flat it is? This is going to be a good area for tenting. So we're also going to set this up as an area for tenting. Any veterans that want to come out and pitch a tent here underneath this beautiful shade will be able to come and set up, have a few days to get away. And then this is the cabin we decided to donate. Hasn't been cleaned up yet. We had it rented out last night, so they haven't come down to clean it yet. So I'm not going to bring you inside just yet, but this is going to be the cabin. I think we're going to remodel it. We're going to put some maybe cedar shake on it, do some repainting, build that ramp up nice, get a good railing in there, and then completely remodel the inside as well. We're going to make this a super nice cabin for a veteran with limited disabilities, and then behind it we hope to build our fully disabled cabin in the future, but we're going to need your help raising the money for that. But hopefully we're going to build a cabin to add to this little piece of property here and help some fully disabled veterans, guys that are, you know, kind of in the same situation as my dad. But I know today's video is a little bit different, but I wanted to catch you all up with everything that's going on. September 15th is going to happen. We are going to break the world record for the largest parade of Harley Davidsons, going from Paris Harley Davidson to the Choctaw Casino in Grant. The 7th of July, we're gonna have a little bonfire down here on the river. I should say a big bonfire, probably about the size of this cabin. Big bonfire, we've been saving up all the wood. We're gonna have a big bonfire down there, do some cooking out, play some music, have a good time there. Oh, and my surgery, update on my surgery. The doctors put my surgery off. Turns out my father has malignant hypothermia,
which means I've got a 25% chance of taking it. So my surgery now has to be inpatient instead of outpatient, and they had to push it back. It's a blessing and a curse. I was ready to get it behind me. I was ready to rip that Band-Aid off, get my shoulder fixed, and get back to life. But it gives me a couple more weeks to get some things done here before I'm down to one arm. That's really it for today's vlog. I got some videos coming your way. We're gonna be riding the Talihina Skyway. We're gonna be riding some more crazy roads around this campground. I'm telling you, the roads around here are great, and I can't wait to show them all to you. It's a process, but now I got 2 more weeks to film them, so I'm excited. Stay tuned. If you have not yet, please click that subscribe button. And until the next video, remember, dream until your dreams come true.